Hi guys, I'm Megan.
And I'm Abby.
And welcome to our safe space. Hello, everyone.
Hello. I feel like we're really far from the mic.
We're a little far.
Hey.
You're a little far. Because your chair leans back a lot. Hey guys, it's been 2 weeks. We're eating some Reese's.
We're eating some Reese's.
Reese's? Okay.
Reese's.
Sound it out. Reese's. But we're back. I was not here last week, so I know everyone was on the edge of their seats.
Where's Megan?
Waiting for this podcast to come out. And I'm sorry. We just didn't.
My mom said
release.
she missed it.
Aw.
She was like, oh, I was so sad you didn't upload today.
Aw.
Shout out.
Well, we know we have one listener.
Just one. And it's my mom.
Yes. But yeah, so here we are.
Here we
I
are.
think today we're going to talk about graduating.
No, not graduating.
Oh.
Just end of the semester.
Okay.
We'll talk about graduating at a different time.
All right. When you graduate?
Yeah.
In 2 weeks.
Actually, I've been meaning to tell you I'm not graduating.
Oh, that would be like the best news I've ever heard. I'm not even going to lie.
Okay, but I literally wouldn't have anywhere to live. Or anything to do here. I would literally be ancient.
I'm already ancient. I'm literally the
You're
oldest.
You're only 21 right now.
I'm rapidly aging. Yeah, the fact that I think
Can we talk about how Megan is drinking some wine right now?
Yes.
But the glass is like really round.
It's sexy. I kind of like it.
It's really round.
Abby looked at, okay, so currently
What?
I am drinking Apothecab red wine because I want to feel fancy. And Abby said, this bottle looks super sexy. Like, why is it it looks like sex. It's just, like, yeah.
It looked really sensual.
That's how they market wine.
Okay, we're gonna have to put a picture on Instagram.
Yes.
But no, it's like a black like bottle with like red like I know that's how they market it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, compared to like Barefoot, it looked pretty sensual.
Okay, well, I mean, to be fair, Barefoot's literally just what's even on a Barefoot bottle? It's just a foot? No. I mean, that could be sensual to the right crowd. Little ASMR. Anyways, while Abby tries to swallow the water, and she's definitely not, it's not going down the right track. Anyways, so let's kick it off. Let's kick off the week, or the podcast with the highlight and the low light. And Abby, I always go first, so.
No, you don't.
Well, I went first last podcast, and that's
Should
all I
we
have
say
memory.
that we're tired? No.
No.
Okay.
We are tired, though.
We are tired.
Abby and I never go out. If you know
Never.
us, you know we never go out.
If you know, you know.
And we went out last night, and we were tired.
And we are sleepy.
And
then...
Oh, God.
Okay,
You go
I'll
ahead.
say it. I'll
You
say
go
it.
ahead. It's all you.
And then we live in an apartment complex. And literally... I mean, I fell asleep at like 2 a.m. When did you fall asleep?
Around the same time.
Around the same time. And then, as we're drifting away in our dreams and our good sleep, we hear the alarms, the fire alarms.
Yeah.
At 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah. It was a fever
So
dream.
we had to exit the premises, and then we waited outside for like 15 minutes.
Yeah. It was horrible.
It was honestly horrible.
It's happened so many times this semester, too, where it's just kind of
Yeah.
like a fever dream each time.
Yep.
And it just gets worse.
Worse and worse.
Worse and worse. But,
Oh, sorry. Okay. Highlight and low light. I guess I'll go first.
Or just give us a weekly check-in. We missed you last week.
Oh. You literally look like, I don't know. I can't take you seriously right now. Let me take a picture of you.
Wait, I feel like I have to hold up a Reese's. Mommy needs her juice.
Your face in this photo, I can't.
The way that I already look. I'm not drunk. I'm not. I was a little intoxicated last night, but I am not.
last night. Yeah. Anyways,
Abby had maybe 2 collective drinks. Or 2 collective sips of her
Listen.
drink.
it's not
But
my
that's okay,
fault
we're
that
not
you were
shaming.
chugging White Claws before.
Yeah, that was a bad decision.
That was a bad decision on your part.
Spicy water in my stomach did not mix.
Spicy water.
Okay, highlight and low
Anyways,
light.
highlight and low light. Or check-in. Low light. What's my low light? Low light...
I think I can think of one.
Oh, why do you always say that? You're like, I can think of one for you. What are you going to say?
I was just going to say the fact you're graduating.
Yeah, I was going to say that too. I was going to say Low light, but like not like a super low light, but just like a bittersweet low light.
Yeah.
Is the fact that I only have a week left of school.
But honestly, school's overrated.
School is overrated, and I'm glad to be done with it, but also it is bittersweet.
Yeah. It is bittersweet. Okay, so what's a highlight then?
Highlight.
Hey guys.
Okay. I have a couple highlights.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
One was last night. Last
Yes.
night was really fun.
Yes.
Enjoyed hanging out with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fun time.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 was presenting my research on Tuesday. Snaps all around.
Woo!
It was just such a good, not good turnout. Well, I guess good turnout. Is that the correct terminology? It went literally best case scenario.
Yeah.
So,
Which
that's
is what
really
we always
nice.
want to see. Have no expectations and you'll never be disappointed.
You're not wrong.
And
You're
you
not
had
wrong.
no expectations.
I had none. 0.
I wish I could adopt that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not everyone can.
Well, okay.
Anyways, on to you.
On to me.
You have a lot to talk about. All right, Megan, let's catch up on where you've been. Give us a
I
little
was like,
recap.
wait, what do I have to... So last week, hi everyone, I was in San Diego. Yay! Woo! It was super fun. I loved everyone that I went with. Long story short, it was a good time. Enough about me. Well, more about me.
Oh, here, I'll interview you.
Okay.
What was your favorite thing about the trip?
Can you tell I don't like talking about myself?
Yeah, I know.
What was my favorite thing about the trip? Probably the experience. That's a very
What
vague
kind of
question.
answer is that?
I was going to say the food, but I feel like that's typical of me. Because it wasn't the food. It was the connections that I made.
That's
yes.
deep. That's
yes.
deep.
Deepening the friendships that I had and then strengthening the friendships that I didn't. Or wait, maybe it was the opposite.
Yeah, opposite.
Opposite. You guys get the point. Next question.
Oh, explain why you were there.
Oh!
We didn't do that.
Okay, so I was there for a conference for my major. I'm in the health promotion major, so it was the health promotion conference. It was super fun. A lot of awesome presenters and speakers, and it was so cool to like fly all the way across the country like on my own with my bestie Jenny.
Shout out to Jenny.
Shout out to Jenny. We almost missed the flight, and there was a lot of turbulence, but it's okay. But yeah, nothing else really to say. I feel like, you know when people just, like, you have to describe a trip, and it's like,
You had to be there.
if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. You had to be there.
You had to be, like, it's like, you see the people that you went on the trip with, like, if it's your
Yeah.
family or something, you're like, remember that time? But then it's like,
That time.
people that weren't there, like, you guys just...
What happened
You
to
guys just...
San Diego
stays in San Diego.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, I guess it did, because I don't remember anything. I'm kidding. Kidding. Not in that way, but just in a way where I have no short-term memory. Or long-term, I guess, for that point. What's your name again?
That would be long. No. Me being a psych major and not knowing the difference between the memories.
Hey, I don't know them either, and I'm a psych minor, so...
Shout out.
Shout out.
Hey.
But on to my low light.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Yeah. I guess a low light. A low light was probably coming back from the trip.
True.
Well, it was good seeing Abby.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I'm kidding. I'm
know
kidding.
how
No,
that
it was good. But then I upon seeing Abby, I realized that I was back at school again, and then I realized how much work I had to do.
My face reminded you of all the tragedy.
I was like, Abby! And then Abby and I had a cute little talk. We caught up. And then after our little catch up, I went in my room and I was like, damn, I've got a lot to do. Which is fine. But I feel like we're ending the semester and I am burnt out.
Oh, yeah.
Which was what our post was on our Instagram.
If you follow
Meg.Abby.wellness.
Yeah.
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 All right. So yeah, that's me. Again, we didn't have a formal outline, so
Yeah, we don't have a formal outline.
All right, let's try to
Sorry
sound
about
like
that.
we're more interesting.
Once we're done with the semester, like this summer, we'll put a little more thought into this, but
We
it's
will.
the end of the semester, so we're running on fumes here.
Yeah. You can probably hear it in our voices.
You literally heard us say that we were out and then literally lost our voices and then literally had to wake up for a fire alarm.
Yeah.
So
And then went to class all day and stuff like that. So
How's
I hope you're
unfortunate.
still listening.
Hope you're still listening.
That was kind of just like us playing the world's smallest violin the whole
Right.
time.
We like feel sorry for us.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like so this podcast, we have no outline, but I thought that we
It was Abby. No, Abby is the brains behind this.
I know, we'll be like, so, which we talk about today? And then Meg will be like, I don't know. And I'm like, maybe we should just, I don't know, talk about this. And Meg's like, cool.
Yeah, why not?
And I'm like,
I'm down for it.
We figured we would talk about the end of the semester.
Are you gonna eat that Reese's? Sorry.
Yeah, I am, but I was kind of like playing with the thing
Oh,
first.
gotcha. It was the way that you had like you had like 3 of them, and then I like took one from you, and I've already had like 6 of them.
Where did you take one?
I ate it.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, so continue. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
We figured we could talk about the end of the semester, everything that comes along. If you're a college student, haha, this episode's for you. Everything.
Okay. That's a lot of classes.
Anyways, everything that comes along with ending a semester, especially a spring semester, and we'll talk a little bit about what we're doing to end our semester.
Yeah. What are we doing?
I don't know. Yeah. So where should we start?
Let's start off the conversation with how are you preventing extreme burnout? How are you combating it? If you remember our post, I gave some tips. Remember any of the tips I gave? No, I'm kidding.
I kind of don't.
I like typed it out and then it just completely left my brain.
No. It was a good post, but I'm like forgetting in the moment now. It's the burnout.
So I would say for me, yes, withering and also just slowly decaying. Those words probably mean the same thing, but just so you know. I think for me, a big thing this week was just like I physically set an alarm so I would stop doing work.
Ooh,
and not that I enjoy doing work and I'm like workaholic, but like I like, you know, when you just like are in the zone, and it's good to be in the zone, right? But I always hit the zone at like 8 p.m.
Yeah, you do.
And it's not, what's my favorite word? It's not sustainable.
It's not sustainable.
It's not.
I'm literally always like doing my skincare routine and like closing my door. Megan literally like just sits down at her Chromebook.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to curse.
It's the way we went this whole entire time without cursing.
Sorry.
It's fine. Whatever. Yeah, I'm trying to get better at that. I feel like now being on campus, because at like a community college, I didn't really run into this problem because I would just go home right after class and I didn't really stay and I wasn't involved. But now being on a college campus where there's so many things happening all at once and I've met more people, it's so hard to like sit down and do my work when I'm like thinking about like plans with these people or just like meeting up with my professor or, you know, like, going to a club. And so I think last semester I fell into the habit where I would only do work late at night. And of course I was having horrible insomnia. So this semester, to combat that, because I think obviously sleep contributes greatly to your rate of burnout and just like stress in general, especially around this time. I don't know if I put it on the post, but like, listen, no paper is worth you staying up and pulling an all-nighter. It's not. It's not. Because what? Like literally a month later, you're going to be like,
what paper?
What paper? And also, like, will that ever, like, unless it's like your thesis, like in grad school. If you're an undergrad right now, guys,
you got nothing.
We want you to succeed, but also don't put anything above your own mental well-being.
Exactly.
That's, I guess, if I wanted to talk about something to prevent burnout. I know that I'm setting alarms so I don't do work all day. And then I'm also making sure that I leave my room.
Yes. Well, I feel like hopping off of that.
Yeah.
I know we talked about this week when we were talking about our burnout. But we were talking about how living on a college campus, and like on-campus housing, or just like being on campus a lot, it's really hard to like separate like your school life and your work life from like your like unwinding life and like socialization. Just because you're literally always on campus, and that's usually where you're like doing your socializing, doing your work, like everything. So it's really hard when we like come home to this apartment to like just like chill. Yeah. And like I said, like obviously we're besties and I love you, but it's like being in this environment, it's I want to like spend all my time like talking to you, but then it's also like when I do that, then it's like I come back in my room and then I'm like, oh, I have so much to do. So much to do.
Did I even do that tonight? Maybe. But I'm going to do work tomorrow. Maybe.
Maybe not.
It's also just for all my perfectionist baddies out there. Again, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
Like, I
feel like this whole podcast is us being like, it's not worth it.
Guys, it's not worth
everything.
it. It's not worth it. I know.
It's not worth it.
I'm trying to think of our next little point about end of the semester. I think burnout and final stress is always like a big thing because it's just like it's so funny how me just going off about how the higher education system is horrible in Western society.
Yes.
But it's just funny how, like, we spend the whole semester just, like, cramming all this stuff into our brains, and then it gets to the end of the semester and we have to retain it all when it wasn't even geared towards learning in the first place. Like, everything is basically, like, I've had really good professors who break away from the whole, like, memorization thing, but for the most part, like, in your basic classes, like, I'm not going to retain anything.
Yeah, it's literally just slideshows, and they're like, all right, remember this for the exam. And
yeah.
It's like, what?
It's just unnecessary stress.
This is why I don't remember anything about memory.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Exactly.
Most of my psych minor was also online, so I don't remember anything.
I don't remember anything.
Also, you know what I want to talk about? Online classes having a lot of work. I'm sorry.
True. They have more work than in-person classes.
They
like,
do.
For sure. So much work.
Like, I'm doing more now for my online class that won't remain nameless that really just makes me want to... what's the most PG version of what I was going to say? Makes me want to not be in school.
Yeah. Like, it's just a lot. It's a lot.
No, it's a lot, and it's like, then those are the classes that I feel like I don't do my best in, and I'm, like, annoyed, because I'm like, ugh.
No, yeah. I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Wow, we really didn't plan on anything for this.
I feel like we should talk about what we're doing the next week. Let's just talk about fun things. Fun things. What are we doing next week?
Well, tomorrow... we have, like, so Abby and I are becoming social butterflies. I don't know if anyone knows that.
Oh, okay.
We've spent the whole 2 semesters sequestered in our house. And now we're breaking out of our shell. Is it the last 2 weeks of the semester?
Yeah.
But, like, it's fine.
It's fine.
And you know what? I wouldn't want it any other way. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm so tired right now.
I know, I'm very tired.
And if we did this in the middle of the semester...
I would have been dead.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to... my heart wouldn't go on.
Nope.
But now it is. Also, I feel like the reason why we're having so many pauses in this podcast, just a little preface, if you will, is because Abby and I have been talking to each other all day. And
I was just being like,
we've been talking all day. It usually works out better when Abby and I don't see each other all day.
It does.
Because now it's like, ooh,
it does.
We had our like juiciest conversation like earlier.
Yeah.
And now it's really like, hey. Burnout, am I right?
Yeah. Anyway, so what are we doing this week?
Oh, what are we doing?
That's what I'm asking.
Okay. So tomorrow we're hanging out with more of our friends. Super fun. A big event at our school. I've already named the school that we go to, but I won't name it again.
Yeah.
Even though I could, because literally, like, who listens to this? But, anyways, then this weekend, I'm getting my booster shot. Finally.
Hey.
Finally, I am getting my booster shot.
You might be dead next week.
Okay. Well, don't say that. Oh, God. No! Stop.
You'll be okay. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. That was bad as me as a friend. I'm so sorry. You to my other hypochondriac friend.
No, honestly, the last time when I got my vaccine, it was just a day after that it was really bad. So I'm hoping with the booster, it'll only be that. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Stop. Because I need to get it. Because
I know
I'm leaving the country.
I'm not spreading anti-vax rhetoric. I'm not.
But at the same time, now I'm nervous.
No, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah. Well, it's worth it either way.
Yeah. You'll be fine.
Because I would rather be like in my booster shock for a day or a week than like actually getting COVID again. Woo! Would not wish that on my worst energy. Yeah, that was horrible.
That sucks.
Guys, COVID is horrible. We all already know that.
We all knew that.
But
yeah.
Like we're not gonna make this political. But basically, yeah, I'm getting my booster this weekend, and I'm dragging Abby along with me because
Are you scared of needles?
No, but I just like want someone to be there with me.
No, I feel that whenever I go get like a shot or something, I'm like, I don't want to go do this alone.
Because usually my mommy comes with me,
right?
But she's not with me.
Yeah, same. Like, what if I like pass out or something?
No, because they make you sit for like 15 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Even after the booster. So I'm like, what if I had like an allergic? Oh, you did.
No, not after the booster.
Dare to be different.
I
just left.
Because nobody was there, and I was like,
damn.
She was like, yeah, just walk around like the store for 15 minutes. Yeah.
Damn, Abby.
I know.
You rebel.
I went by myself.
I won't be doing that. I'm going to wake Abby up. It's at 12. If anyone wants to meet us there. I actually don't know where it is.
CVS?
I think so.
Okay, weird.
Yeah. Which, by the way, let's talk about that. What's the most
CVS?
comforting, like, pharmacy store? Rite Aid, CVS, or Walgreens? Rite Aid's mine because I grew up going to Rite Aid.
I don't know.
Even though they're all basically
I'm gonna say
owned by the same
CVS.
Yeah.
Only for the fact that I worked at Walgreens, and now it gives me like drama when I go in there.
Mm-hmm.
Not because it was bad. I'm not shading Walgreens. It was just I can't do customer service.
Yeah.
I'm way too sensitive.
That was also like in high school.
Yeah.
Customer service jobs in high school are
And my shift was always like right after school, from like 3:30 to 10. And it was just like, why would I want to go sit there and do that?
I mean, money.
I'm literally being so privileged right now.
I'm like,
what a terrible shift.
I was like, don't work a customer service job. That's like the only jobs available to high school students.
Literally.
I did it too. No, yeah. It's funny because I had so much drive being in high school to make money.
Right.
And now I still want to make money, but I'm just like
I'm
leaning off my
screw it.
savings. Like I just have my savings from high school,
Right.
and I'm like, I'm just going to live off
Count
those.
the pennies, man. That's what I'm saying.
I was counting the pennies at the
That's how
counter
we're
the other
living,
day.
really.
Literally, Abby and I went to the liquor store today.
Should we say what alcohol we got?
Oh yeah,
Let's see what we got.
sponsor us.
Sponsor us.
Well, I got my Apothecab red,
Oh my god, the
soft red
sexy
blend,
wine.
the sexy wine that made Abigail uncomfortable.
It didn't make me uncomfortable. I was just
This looks like a bottle of sex. What is this? What is this? I was so taken back. I didn't know that that's what you were gonna say. But I mean, fair. There's like some like soft velvety sheets on the front. I mean.
There are.
Anyways, I got White Claws. I know. Boo.
Boo. I said to get the high noons, but we compared prices and they were more expensive.
High noons were also high price.
They were.
It was, I think, for 4 cans, it was like $12.
No.
Yes.
No, it wasn't. You're
I feel like
making
it was.
up.
Anyways,
No, it wasn't.
I feel like it was 4 cans.
Anyways,
oh,
so
not
then
the Quirtle being
we
up
got.
on the phone.
I never finished the Quirtle today.
Oh.
So we. What was I saying? Oh, we got those, and then we got Lover Boys.
Lover Boys.
Which
Which I haven't tried yet, and neither of you.
I have.
I thought you said
No.
Gab recommended them.
No, I've had them.
Have you had the white peach?
So yes, listen. So I had them.
I zoned out.
Shout
I
out,
must have zoned
shout out to my cousin Emily. She listens to this podcast. Hello, but for the first time, I had it at her birthday party.
Oh.
I tried a Lover Boy, and I was like, "Yo, these are really good," because I think her and her friends were like really into them at the time.
Okay.
And then that was literally like last summer. And then a couple months ago, Gab was like, "Oh my god, have you ever had Lover Boys? They're really good." And I was like, "Yes, I have had them, but I just hadn't like purchased them in a while because they're kind of expensive too."
Oh yeah.
But I was like, "Meg, you literally need to try this because they're so good. They're like teas, like spiked teas, but they're not like twisted teas where they're super sweet. They like literally just taste like
a truly,
tea.
like a truly peach
Yeah,
tea.
yeah. The way Gab compared it was, it's not like a twisted tea is like a brisk tea. Lover Boys are like your grandma's like homemade tea. Which is so accurate.
Yeah, I would way prefer my grandma's homemade tea.
No, they're really good. I can't wait for you to try it.
I wonder if my grandma listens to this. I don't know if she does. Grandma, I hope you don't listen to this.
Meg and I are just kind of like celebrities now. That's just what I'm saying.
Wow, we're just micro celebrities. Doesn't even describe our status.
No,
we're
A-list
just we like
celebrities.
walk around campus and everyone knows who we
Yeah.
are. That's such a lie. That's such a lie. The way that I could walk around campus like 3 times and no one would say hello to me. We went out last night. I was like, we knew one person. That was
You don't
through
know
another person
anyone.
we were with. So,
Literally.
yeah. So we got drinks. What's your weekend looking like? What are you doing?
I'm gonna go to. Are we saying the name of the event tomorrow?
No.
Okay.
We should just say we have Noah Cyrus coming to our school, you guys.
Oh my god, why would you say that?
Because
Okay, we'll
funny.
explain it. So, I'm just saying it what it is. Its name...
Abby, who's gonna listen to this?
Nobody.
Yeah.
So... So the name
We lost them at 5 minutes in.
So the name of this event is called Holly Bash, right? And the way our school describes it is like the Coachella of our school.
They describe it that way?
Yes, I think so.
That's so embarrassing.
And I think that's what they tell like all the like ambassadors to say. I don't really know. But anyways,
Whatever.
So it's basically an annual event where they have like a bunch of like cool things to do. Like there's going to be a zip line, there's going to be a psychic, there's going to be like
What, psychic?
yeah, we got to go.
You told me.
We'll go.
Yeah.
And there's going to be, like, different, like, crafts and stuff to do. And then they have, like, free food. And then at the end of the night, they always have, like, a headliner, if you will. But, like,
if you will.
we go to, like, a somewhat, like, small school.
like
Kinda.
yeah, it's like small to medium.
It's growing, but
Yes.
they don't have the money to get like like A-list celebrities. So, so they got Noah Cyrus for this year, and
She's no Miley, but
she's no Miley. But what I said is, what if Billy or Miley is there?
if Billy Ray Cyrus,
That's what I'm saying.
is at Rowan University.
Why did you say it?
Oh God. Sorry, it's the sex wine. It's going to my head. I'm sorry, but if he's at our school,
I will fangirl.
no, like I feel like I would be starstruck. Like I don't think I can say a little. Like I need to, if he's there tomorrow, we need to get a picture with him.
As if he's gonna have a meet and greet with college students.
Do you think his career is going that well where he's in it?
My God.
I'm kidding.
Do not slander Billy like that.
Okay, without Lil Nas X.
True.
Let's be honest.
True. Anyway, so yeah, she's coming. I'm trying to think of like other artists they've had. They've had Kesha here, which
Yeah.
is like, how were they able to afford that 10 years ago? Like, Kesha was a big name back then.
Kesha was a big name back
That's
then.
what I'm saying. So
10
I feel
years
like
ago?
that was
Yeah.
their peak. I feel like that was their peak, and then it's like just downhill from there.
Yeah.
My freshman year, they had Super Duper Kyle come.
Yeah, like that is cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
Like Kyle was also
That's
popular
like
during
chill.
that time.
Yeah, because people like knew his songs. And then they were gonna have T-Pain my sophomore year, but then with COVID, we got sent home.
T-Pain and Train.
So Holly Bash never happened. Not Train. Well, Train.
Train. The band Train.
Have they been? I think they've been
Soul
here.
Sister.
Not that year.
Oh.
I know that like Andy Grammer's been here.
Oh, God.
I know. I don't know.
Well, my only beef is I feel like Kesha was a great name to have, and so was Kyle.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I feel like Noah does a lot of features.
yeah, like
So it's like feature artists
like,
don't.
No offense, Noah, but it's like what?
No offense.
No one's gonna know any
No
of her songs.
offense.
I only know the one song. What's the one song that's really popular? The really sad one.
I know one
You know
song,
what
but
I'm
it's
talking
not
about.
the one
Hold
that
up,
you're
let me
talking
pull it
about.
up. Let me pull it up.
I know one of her songs, but it was because it was like on a radio for like my playlist that I
wonder
had.
how many monthly listeners she has. She has 11 million monthly listeners.
Wow. July, is that the song?
Maybe we're the problem.
You might get
Yeah.
copyrighted.
For what?
You're right.
You think we're gonna
No
get
one's
caught?
betting this.
I don't think
We don't even get paid for this. So
this
what does it
song.
matter?
I'm skipping. This song's really sad though.
I don't know that song. I have to listen to it.
don't?
I have to listen to it tonight though, because she's coming tomorrow.
I don't know this song.
I know this song. Hold on. Pause
Oh,
it.
you do?
No, I don't know this song. I know
Oh.
another song by her.
Show me the song you know.
'Cause all you ever do is make
What?
me cry. This song.
What the fuck is this, Megan? What is
This is like on my sad girl playlist.
Oh no, I know
With
this song.
Labyrinth, right?
No. Okay, wait. Maybe Noah's kind of gonna pop off.
Okay, I think she is.
I think she's gonna low key be like a good time, but I'm just like saying like nobody's gonna know any songs. I hope
Yeah.
she just covers. Maybe like
Maybe she
come
does
do covers.
Miley's colors.
Stop. She brings Miley out.
Stop.
If they sing Malibu,
Oh my god.
that's my favorite Miley song.
Yeah. Malibu's
Oh,
so good.
That song's so.
Well,
good.
it was. What was the song before Malibu? Or wait, what was the song after Malibu? Because it was like Malibu was like the happy song, right? And then the next summer.
No, Malibu's a sad
Oh,
song.
then the first summer it was
Wait.
like Something Happy came out, and then the second summer Malibu came out.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
Because that was when she broke up with
Let me see,
Liam.
girl. Stop.
He was toxic. That was a clean break. She needed to leave him.
I don't know what song you're talking about.
Malibu.
But Malibu's.
Let me go through her
sad, right?
discography.
Next to you in Malibu. Yeah, that one's really sad.
See you in Malibu. No, Malibu was the kind of happy one.
No, that song is so sad.
Okay, but okay. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? There's what's the song that I'm thinking of? Also, I feel like I need to listen to Miley more.
Low key.
I feel like she's pretty good.
She is good. She's a good performer.
What was that song?
I like literally don't know what you're talking about.
There was like two back-to-back solo. Nothing Breaks Like a Heart. No, it wasn't that.
Nothing Breaks Like a Heart is really good.
Nothing breaks like
Like
a
a
heart.
heart.
Okay, anyways, I'm not going to distract any more time doing that. Hold on, I'm just going to look one more time.
I'm not gonna distract any more time.
Okay, well, maybe it's just a figment of my imagination.
I think it is.
Okay.
I think it is.
All right.
Why don't we?
It's our most unprepared podcast ever.
Us being like,
Well,
I
guys, it's
mean-
just because we're literally, our brains are just. I know we say this every week, but
it's just like
this week it's
we're
actually.
like making the episode boring by
We
saying
are.
it's boring.
Yeah.
It's not boring.
Yeah. Should we try to sing something?
Okay, word. What do you want to say? I literally said this last episode. I was like, we should like actually sing. We should do karaoke.
I love me some karaoke. If there's
Right.
one thing that I love, it's karaoke.
It's karaoke.
If I can sing in front of a bunch of strangers, like just belting it out, not hitting any of the notes, right? Just singing my
Just
little
singing
heart
your
out.
little heart out.
Like, I don't even need any substances in me. I will do it completely
okay.
sober.
I don't know about that one.
You know what? In the moment with the right song, you'll be fine. What's your karaoke song?
I don't know.
Did we
'Cause
talk about
honestly,
this? Yeah,
I've
we
never.
did. I think we talked about it.
I only did karaoke the one time at Sean's birthday.
Oh yeah.
That's the only time I've like actually done karaoke.
Yeah, I think me too. I feel like
You being like,
well, like
I love karaoke.
I grew up playing Beatles rock band, so
Oh, word.
and I would either play the drums or sing. So I always wanted to play an instrument,
Okay.
and I really could rip up the Beatles rock band drums. But
the drums.
yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, I've always wanted to play the piano, which you know how to play.
Not very well.
Well, you know the keys.
Yeah, I know the keys.
And
I'm
that-
aware.
but that's all that
of the
matters. Because I don't know the keys. You could say A, and I'd be like,
A, B, C, D, E,
okay,
F,
well, all right.
G.
That's a little. I don't know that. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't have a piano growing up.
You literally said you have a piano in your garage.
I do. Well, not a piano, like a keyboard.
Yeah, I have a keyboard.
Yeah. What song?
Anyways, what song would I sing? I don't know. What song would we sing? If
Oh.
we did a duet, what song would we sing?
All I thought of 2020 vision.
That's what we would sing.
Precision. Well, I feel like yeah, we talked about
Okay,
this.
but if we weren't gonna do like if we were to do like a classic karaoke song,
Okay, give me a second.
I feel like we
Bohemian
would do.
Rhapsody.
I was gonna say Somebody to Love.
Or Somebody to Love.
Somebody to
Wait.
love. No, you're supposed to go down.
Oh, okay.
I'll go
Try it
down.
again. No, I'll go down.
Okay. Somebody to
Even though you're starting super high.
love.
Yeah.
Each morning
I
Is
get
that
about
first
that
verse? I
little.
do.
It's turning into the country
Stand
twang.
on my feet, take a look
that
at
appropriating country culture?
yourself. Ooh, Freddie Mercury.
Let's talk about Freddie Mercury. What a guy.
Let's talk about the man. The
Yeah.
man, the myth, the legend.
The man, the myth, the legend. They
He
were
could-
on a lot of drugs.
He could sing all 8 octaves.
He could.
Crazy
Because he
man.
had an extra set of molars.
Crazy.
You want to know how I know that? Because they did
'Cause
my
you're
project on
obsessive.
him. Oh,
Wait,
that too.
What
in Miss
Oh,
Vargas' class.
class.
Yeah, I did it on him. Someone did it on John Lennon. Was that you?
No, I did mine on Emily Dickinson.
Yeah.
And then I did the poem, Hope is a feather. Wait. Hope is a something. I don't know.
And then
Miss
Miss
Vargas
Vargas
cried.
came up and hugged you, and everyone was
I was
like,
like, what?
everyone was turning to me and was saying, like, is Abby okay?
I was literally fine. She was the one who was emotional. She was proud of me.
Well, Abby was fine because she was on antidepressants.
Exactly. I had no thoughts.
The way that you
Thought I
said
was
the
gonna be
poem,
crying?
like you were speaking, how do you reading the poem? That's what it's
it was literally just because I'm really good at bullshitting.
called. Yeah.
So I was literally, especially when it comes to like quote unquote like deep like things, I can just bullshit my way out of that.
Yeah.
So I literally did the presentation the night before, and then I was literally just like speaking. I literally didn't practice at all.
I feel like I am adopting that more and more because I used to freak
Well,
out.
That was old me. New me? No, I
Yeah,
have
I feel like
anxiety.
the roles are kind of switching.
They've reversed.
Because now I feel like everyone has a fear of public speaking, and if you don't,
Get out of here.
or has had a fear of public
Get out
speaking
of
at one
here.
point in your life,
Get out of
you
here.
can't tell me that you've gotten up in front of a room of people and haven't been a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
Like, because if you
Yeah.
haven't, I'm nervous, and maybe you're a psychopath, or would you be a sociopath?
I forget the difference.
Okay,
between
it's
the two.
fine. You're still a psych major. through and through. Doesn't matter if you know that.
Doesn't matter.
But I just remember I would always need to practice like the night before a presentation, and then I would be
Yeah.
crying to my mom because I'd be like, I don't know it
I don't know
all.
why I'm laughing.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's kind of funny. What was the fact I was crying and you literally in the same class, kids were like reading off of their PowerPoint, and I was like, my mom was like, can't you just read this off of your PowerPoint? I was like, no, I have to know it all because the teacher said that I can't read it off the PowerPoint, even though they literally don't
They
care. And
literally
it was
don't
high
care.
school. Like,
Wait, so what did you do from Queen?
so because we analyzed songs. So
Yeah.
I this thing called love. I just can't handle it. And then I think I did Silhouette. I don't know what song it is. I do enjoy Queen though.
Whatever you did, it was amazing.
Oh,
I
thank
thought
you.
it was a great presentation.
Yeah, you know what I want to talk about real fast?
Go ahead.
Abby and I were talking about how if our beings were going to go back into high school now,
Oh my God, stop.
how like funny, like think about yourself now and think about this version of you in high school.
It would be so fun.
It would be
low-key.
like
It would be so
it
fun.
would be so fun because now I just treat life like it's a joke.
Right.
And back then, if I just treated life like it was a joke,
Yup. We would have been fine.
yeah, I would have been like, I was just telling Abby how like I used to like idolize these people's like opinions of me,
Yeah.
and not even idolize. I was just like terrified.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I think about it, and I'm like, what?
You're like, why?
Like
why?
they weren't even remotely funny
I
or
know.
interesting. There was
I know.
nothing interesting about
we
these
were
people.
the ones cracking jokes.
We were, and we were laughing at ourselves. Like we were actually funny.
We were.
Well, like
Dare I say it? We
d-
were.
dare I say we were like maybe
we were kind of
we
annoying.
were kind of annoying. Dare I say we were so like we were nerdy. So let's just say it. Abby and I were nerdy, and we were funny nerds. We were fun, and we were good at card games.
That's how you describe high school us.
Yeah, high school. I just remember playing cards at the end of the year.
True.
I don't remember
okay,
anything else.
I agree with that, but I think freshman year us was like the epitome of annoying.
Yeah.
But like every other year, I feel like we were
No,
funny
freshman
nerds.
year. If you think we're bad with singing now,
Oh God.
like we were singing on the bus.
We were so
singing in the
bad.
bathroom.
It's so embarrassing.
Singing in the lunchroom.
Okay,
like-
we sat in Gold Calf.
Okay, fair. We were like giggling down the hallway. We were like, eat. There were 2 cafeterias in our school. We had gold and blue. Blue was the cool cafeteria where everyone sat and it was bigger, but it didn't have air
Yeah.
conditioning.
Mhm.
And then we sat in gold that
Yes.
had air conditioning, and that's how we justified it. But it was really just because we didn't want to sit with all
'Cause
those
we were
popular people.
nerds.
Yeah.
No, there was more space in Gold Calf. Like
Yeah.
Blue Calf was literally packed.
Yeah.
Because and also remember like the lines outside to get into the cafeterias. Like
Yeah.
the Blue Calf one would be like literally all the way back in the Gold Calf. There wouldn't
Gold
be a
Calf was
line.
my safe space,
Yeah.
and it was yours too.
That was our original safe space.
honestly, to
Dare
be
I
honest,
say it?
that's when our friendship really blossomed.
Dare I say it?
Yeah, but we were just thinking about ourselves now being placed in our high school
That would be so funny.
era.
Like, honestly,
it
so
would be
funny.
really funny. I just I would never go back to that time in my
No,
life,
absolutely not.
though. Never ever.
Never ever.
I wouldn't
ever
even
again.
wish that on my worst enemy.
Yeah, no.
Like, there's parts of high school I'm like, that was
Unless
good.
That's my enemy, Gwyneth
Paltrow.
Paltrow.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say my worst enemy.
No, I agree. High school's a dark
Like,
time.
people that want to go back to high school, I'm like, ooh.
No,
like,
dark
life
time.
must be really, really bad right now.
Yeah,
That
if you
sounds
want to
really-
go back to high school.
Sounds judgmental, but like, if your best time was in high school, go to therapy. We need
Seek help
We
now.
need to unpack this.
We need to unpack that because there's a lot to unpack.
Because
there.
sure, I haven't been doing so well, but at the same time, way better. Way better. Because I wasn't even aware of
yeah,
like
yeah.
anything going on.
It's so weird because I feel like like people talk about like, oh, like when you're going through puberty and like during that time your hormones really change who
Yeah.
you are as a person. But when you're at that age, you're like, no, like I get it, like I'm a little moody, but like this is me.
Yeah.
And then you grow up and you're like, holy
You were like, that was
crap.
not me.
Yeah, like the chemicals were really not okay in the brain.
Like, we were talking about how mean we were to our moms. Like,
No, literally.
the hormone, the way
hormones
that I
are
just
so
like was so
bad.
mean to my mom, and then like
For no reason.
right, like they're driving us everywhere,
know.
like they were doing everything for us, and here we are, we're just like
We're just like, man.
it was like, oh mom, like I told you to be here 10 minutes ago, like My ass could have
Literally.
started walking.
Yeah, that
Like,
point.
honestly.
You're gonna be ungrateful?
Like,
walk.
Like, the entitlement that I had as a middle schooler and then high schooler.
Literally.
Too much.
Too much.
Too much.
Too much, man.
Shout out to our moms. When's Mother's
Shout
Day?
out. I don't know. Shout out. Let's look. It's like on my calendar.
My calendar's right here.
Oh, the 10th.
The 8th.
Oh, the 8th.
That's in Mexico.
Mexican.
That's in Mexico. Nice try, though. I can't believe it's almost May, you guys.
It's the 8th?
Yeah.
Oh. Interesting.
I'm literally asking my mom to move me out the 6th,
Really?
and then I'm gonna be like, Happy
Wait,
Mother's Day.
you know, my parents are gonna be in Vegas.
Oh.
I don't know
It's
how
fine.
I'm gonna move out.
Wait, what?
I don't
you
know
can
what
just
they're
move
gonna
out with me.
I come home with you. My parents are like, "Where are you? It's Mother's Day." I'm like, actually, Megan and Angela.
No, I mean, like, my mom's car, and then my car, and then my dad. Well, my mom's gonna probably drive my dad's truck. My dad doesn't have a truck. He drives a big SUV.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Yeah,
You can
my
just fit your
other
stuff in
plan
there.
was to like just drive home as much as I could, and then when I come back for
Gas is
graduation,
expensive.
they get the rest. But that's also like a lot to do on graduation day.
Well, and then
So I'm
also
like,
that
eh.
leave it up to you have to, like,
Yeah, like
if you're the
close
last
everything
one here,
out.
then you have to
I
close
know.
everything up, and like
Now it'd be
I
a
wouldn't do
while
that.
for my stuff to stay here.
Yeah, no, it would.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
We're not thinking about it, okay, guys?
Yeah. Well,
No, I'm fine.
What's one thing you have to look forward to after graduation? Let's say
Why
that.
would you say that?
Because I feel like it's this big insurmountable thing. But once you graduate, yes, it's crazy, but also what's a positive?
I know.
Abby?
I keep telling like everyone, it's like, it's scary to graduate, but everyone has to do it at some point.
Because it's not like you're
So
like
it's
dying.
No, you're not. It's literally, it's just the fact that we like were set up our whole life in this one specific schedule, and then after graduation, they just like rip everything away from you. Which is
Yeah.
a lot, and I don't know why they do that, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be okay. One thing I'm looking forward to is I'm going on a trip with my
Yay!
aunt and uncle and my cousin and my brothers.
That's gonna be so much fun.
It's gonna be so fun. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Like, I know everyone's always talking or speaking about how like traveling or uprooting to a new place like doesn't solve your problems, which like
kind of does.
I don't know. Like yes, I agree, because I before San Diego was just like really unmotivated.
Yeah.
I like did not see my like career path going any which way. And then after the trip, like even if it wasn't a trip like concerned around my major,
Yeah.
like I still feel like you come back from a trip
yeah.
and you just feel like
You're refreshed.
you're refreshed and you see what's out there and you realize it's not just your immediate environment.
Yeah.
And I think it helps.
It definitely helps.
It just gets you out of this,
For
because
sure.
like environment is everything, and it becomes part of your mindset.
Yeah.
So if you can break out of the environment,
Break out of it, man. No, yeah, I agree.
we're like, everyone just leave your,
Everyone
which
leave.
Again comes with a lot of privilege,
Privilege.
because it's like literally here I am like, get out of your environment,
Yeah,
and then it's like, oh yeah, some people can't do that, and I definitely am facing the financial repercussions of leaving and now
True.
having to pay it off. But yeah, if you can, I one pact I made with myself for this summer is I just want to get out of the house as much as possible.
Agree.
Because I think as an introvert, if you will, quote unquote.
I don't think we're introverts.
I think we're finding out that we're more.
I think
we're
we
introverts.
are,
but we when you're around the right group of people.
I was going out one night and we're
You're
like,
like,
we're extroverts.
No, but it's true. If you're right around the right kind of people, I think.
No,
we're
I
kind
agree.
of-
I'm the type of introvert where, yeah, you're right. If I'm around the right type of people, I'm like.
or if you're around
an
other
extrovert.
extroverts,
Yeah.
like sometimes it helps.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was saying. What were we talking about? We were
Travel.
talking about travel. Oh, getting out of the house this summer.
Oh, yeah.
Even if it's like I told myself, even if it's me just like going to the park and like walking, or just like
Yeah.
sitting at the park, just like getting out of the house, because I feel like, oh yeah, this is what I was alluding to.
Yeah.
As an introvert, my room is my
Yeah.
safe space.
Yeah.
Obviously, and we're actually in my room
Our
right
safe
now.
space.
Our safe space. Sorry.
Yes.
Are you in my room?
Yeah, I am.
Even at home?
Yeah.
Oh, I was wondering what the noise was in my closet.
It's me.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I was thinking about it, and I was like, yeah, I spend most of my time in there, and I have a good little time.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
then that's when I stop responding to people. I cancel on plans.
Blur.
Yeah, the boundaries blur.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm not leaving my room. My dishes start to boil.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, my room starts getting a little messy. And then it's getting a little smelly because I'm not leaving.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
never happened to me.
Oh, really? Well, it's just like me sitting in my room. Oh, maybe I just described like a depressive episode. No. But it's not, like, you just feel like you're in a funk.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Because it's not like I'm in full-blown depression. It's just like I'm in my own world, so I'm just like, it's hard to pull me out of it.
Yeah.
And not that it's bad to be like in your own world and like recuperate with yourself. And if you like spending time with yourself, like that's awesome because I'm the same. But I think sometimes, and I think you can relate to this, we spend so much time with ourselves that like when it comes to then socializing, it's like,
it's,
I don't want to do it.
Yeah. It's being, sometimes as an introvert, it gets to a point where you find too much comfort in the like isolation. And then you're like, how do I bring myself out?
Yeah.
And you really have to like find ways to be like, okay, like I know I'm introverted and I need my time to recharge, but you have to find like that like click in your body where you know like, okay, like I'm recharged, like I need to like go get out now.
Yeah. And I think another thing too is like realizing that you're an interesting person, right?
Word.
Because I think also you get in the mindset of like, no one wants to hang out with me.
Yeah.
Like no one would want to hang out with me if I was there. And it's like, you know, if you reach out to people,
they want to hang out.
Even if you're not so close with them, I feel like at our age now, it's like the time to just like get out and do things.
Yeah, hang out with whoever.
Like even if it's just like walking around your neighborhood or something, like get out of your little house.
Get out, man.
Get out of the house. Go stretch your legs.
Oh, word.
Yeah, get a little movement in there.
Oh, yeah.
No matter what it is. Yeah, that's my little 2 cents about that. I don't know
that.
how I went on that
was
soapbox.
Beautiful. No, that was such a beautiful soapbox.
Oh, thank you.
So beautiful.
Thank you. I'm gonna step down now.
Oh,
that was me stepping down. Yeah.
Yep.
But okay.
Anyways,
I think we're like coming up on an hour.
Yeah, we are. I don't think there's anything else we want to talk. We're also. I feel like this is very weird. I feel like this week, right?
Yes.
The past couple weeks.
Yes.
I felt almost not out of body in a dissociating way, but in a very weird way where I'm very aware of the fact that like the life I'm living like this week and like next week is like I'm never gonna have that again. And it's a very weird feeling where I'm like trying to be okay with it, not in a way where I'm like panicking, but it's just like I'm like really enjoying it and I'm like, okay, I need to like it's really weird to like be in that mindset where I'm like, oh, I'm literally never gonna have this.
That's such a good point. It's like the middle of the movie where like the ending's coming.
You know it's coming and you're like and you're enjoying it, but you're like and you know the ending's gonna be good and it's gonna be great and there's gonna be another movie. But it's like wow,
it's like
crazy.
a new season of your life is starting.
Yep.
You're gonna have new characters, new settings.
It's scary.
It is scary. Even someone that's not graduating completely, I think about. Well, I don't think about it too hard because it makes me sad. But I think about the fact that I'm gonna have a totally different environment next year.
No, yeah.
And
it's very strange.
Yeah, but Abby and I we're already talking about moving in together after I graduate. So.
Yeah,
with Edna.
With Edna, yes.
Because we're trying to make it on our own.
No, it's very weird becoming an adult. It's just also weird because it's like the last time I had a big transition was literally when I was 18 and came here.
Yeah.
So it's like, whoa, like I am so different than that now. So it's like, whoa.
You really are.
I'm very different, thank God.
Well, you know, different.
No,
in just a
love little Abby. But
yes.
Yeah. It's been a.
She has more emotional awareness now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Of herself and of others.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess any advice for graduating students, fellow graduate student?
There's so much.
Because I'm not fit to give advice.
That's for another episode.
For what other episode?
Because there's a lot. I don't know.
What did we even say in this episode?
I was trying to like plan out our episode. We just talk about 5,000.
No, we promise this will be more organized. The next 2 weeks are just going to be obviously really emotional. So, well, stressful with finals and then emotional, obviously, because we're ending a season. It's the season finale, if you will. We'll still post funny reels, though. We're going to be funny in the way that it counts.
Yeah.
But on the podcast, we're going to be real. And right now, this is how we're feeling.
This is real. This is real, guy. I feel like any college student understands.
Yeah.
Like, the last, like, especially spring semester, it's almost like the Sunday scaries when it gets to, like, the last, like, week.
Yeah.
It's just like, what is going on?
Yeah, and it's also sad because it's like, oh, I don't want to go to class anymore. But then you start
Right?
missing the people
And
that are
then
in your
you're like,
classes.
and then it's, like, weird because you're, like, amping up for summer. And it's a strange feeling.
It is.
I don't know.
Yeah, summer also is funny because I don't like warm weather. Like, I hate when it's over 70.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's going to be like 90 degrees because, you know, it's only getting warmer.
And it's so humid.
It's so humid, and like there's gonna be so many bugs, and
That's so sad.
like summer's fun because you get outside and it's light for longer. But then it's like I think about it and I'm like, this is like from like March till like June,
Yeah.
like early June.
Is like good time.
Yeah, because
I agree. Once it gets to July.
Yeah. The only time that I actually tolerate this, like, the only reason why I tolerate it is because my birthday's in the summer. But I would so much rather have my birthday during the year. Hey, don't want to think about that. We already have one birthday podcast.
That's enough.
That's enough. Yeah, I actually feel like, I don't know why I'm talking about birthdays. Let's end this. I was going to say, I feel like I really enjoy my birthday whenever it comes around.
Yeah, word.
Like, I enjoy my birthdays.
Your birthday's had a good time.
Yeah, and I just, like, try not to think about it too much because Abby always reminds me I'm the same person that I was the birthday before and the birthday before that. So I'm not sad because I'm not losing those versions of myself, but I'm getting
Oh my god.
And I think
the waterworks.
I think yeah, that's where we'll leave it.
So
honestly,
I don't know what we just talked about.
I don't know what we talked about,
but listen, our true listeners will listen to us speak.
This is just us speaking.
Yeah.
This is kind of like a typical conversation that we would have.
But I'm excited for the summer because I think summer episodes are going to be so
they're
good.
The idea is the creativity. I think it's because our brains are so shut off that my creativity is just not operating.
Yeah, we've been like focusing way too much on like a lot of things. But summer's going to be so fun because it's like
we're hyping it up.
We'll
have more content.
We won't be like living with each other where we talk all the time. So literally, like, when we'll
come together,
it's gonna be like
even though Abby and I literally live 5 minutes away.
Yeah, we literally do.
It's so funny because I like won't see her for like months, and we live 5 minutes away.
5 minutes away from each other.
Like you're literally, I would just turn at a light and then be at your house. Yeah, I could even walk there.
Seems like you're the fake friend.
Oop.
Don't walk there. That's a dangerous road.
Yeah, they really need to build those sidewalks.
It's like the most dangerous intersection.
It's fine. I'd survive. No, yeah, in San Diego, I really realized that I was not a city girl.
Oh, yeah?
I am a suburbs girl through and through, and it shows.
I kind of agree.
It shows, and it's bad, but it's like, I have no, like, first of all, I have no street knowledge. Second of all, I cannot defend myself in any capacity. Like, I could if I guess I had to, but I'm always flight. Like, my ass is not fight. I'm not fighting anyone.
No, my ass is always flight.
No, it is. I am never
fighting.
Like, unless like you're coming after like one of my loved ones.
Oh, okay.
If you're coming after me, I'm gonna run. But like, because I won't defend myself. Somebody I
I'll
love though,
fight.
I'll fight. It's the Leo in me.
Through.
It's the Leo. She'll fight. But I don't know how I said that. But it's coming up on an hour. Me just trying to keep us on schedule.
Yeah. No. We'll end it.
Okay, guys. Thank you as always.
Thank you for listening. We hope everyone, if you're doing finals or whatever, or if you're ending your semester, we hope you're doing well.
Yes.
It's almost over. If you're going to graduate, congrats.
You could do this.
It's almost over, guys.
Don't worry. It's me being like, it's not that deep. I'm not graduating, so.
Yeah, shut up.
It's pretty deep. But you're doing it, and you're out here doing the thing.
You're doing the thing.
And it's almost over.
It's almost summer, baby.
Yes. All right.
We love you guys.
Okay, thank you for listening to our safe space.